A very good afternoon, Dutch bike blogger. Well, as you can see, this is the lock, the piece that was on the bag. This piece has to go in here, like this, as you can see, and it has come loose, was attached here. But this has come loose from the bag. And this is another piece which is attached to the back of this. So finally the bike bag died. Well, at least the lock did. I'm going to try to repair it. Well, as you can see, the lock is on again. It's quite easily to repair. The two pieces went together quite nicely. It was a clicking system, so it probably popped out. I have to do some work at home to it. What I did, by the way, I did it for a longer time, is the handles here folded back together and tied with the rope to the bike, so when the lock is popping off it will not open the bag, which would be trouble. And I would have all the stuff on the floor, which I do not like. Well, starting part 2 of a longer bike ride. As you just could have seen, I showed you my bike bag. I've been using it for a while now and somehow the lock came loose. The clip, it's a simple piece of plastic where the lid clicks in. It just came loose from the bag. It was not attached that rigorously or good, not that sturdy. What happened? The back plate fell off because I probably put too much stuff in there, which is now, by the way, on the handlebars. That's how we solve things, or try to solve things. I had the handles from the bar, from the bag, always like this. I folded them up and tied them up to the bike rack with a metal structure. That of course has two reasons. One reason is that the handles are all not flapping around. That's for sure one thing. You can attach the handles or tuck them away with a piece of Velcro. But the Velcro is not, good anymore. The hooks are, but the loops are not so much okay. So that's why I tied it up with a piece of string, a rope. So the handles of the bag are actually secured to the bike. Just trying to put on my gloves. Handles secured to the bike. And also it prevents, when the lock fails, from opening the flap and spilling out the content I have in the bike bag. There is a rain suit in there, some bike repair kit, camera gear and other stuff I need. I think I may be needing when in trouble, but that's that. Sign with slechte berm, bad shoulder. Repair it, I would say. Don't hang a note, but fix the side or the shoulder. By the way, it's somewhere in the afternoon. When I started it, it was in the morning, this part 1, and then I had an appointment, and now it's part 2 in the afternoon. But it's nice weather, a little bit cold, little wind, but overall a nice way of cycling. I'm planning on going through this wooded area. Gonna make a turn to the left here, at least that's the plan. Otherwise, maybe to the right could also be an option. Let's go to the right. Do it a little bit different. Of course, it's winter time now, so trees don't have leaves. In summertime this will be much sunnier and much more green. A fly. Not sure what happened, but somewhat felt like it tried to land in my mouth. Not something I want. Traffic from the other side. I thought I could go here, but it's not a path you can go on. Which means I have to continue straight. Goedemiddag. Dog owner with a dog next to her. The dog was far away from her when she spotted me, but the dog was called to her and neatly sat down next to her. Let's see, let's go to the left here. The right would end up somewhere I don't want to go today. Take a left back into the woods, at least the wooded area, or a little bit of headwind now. There's a number on the road in white, 2.9. Leaving the main road, getting in here. Like I said, in summertime it's much more green. Trees are covered in leaves. It's much denser. Now you can see into the woods, but then it's all closed off, quite dense. Don't know if it's a good idea to go here. Probably not, as I can see. It's all mud here, slippery, so let's turn and go over the main road. at least get back where I was. There was a little bit of a dip when I went down this bridge, and getting up this bridge is quite hard to do. Muddy tires again, just great. Well, taking the next bridge, and that is a paved path behind it. That's a lot better. In the distance maybe you can see some traffic. A blue van to 11 o'clock, no 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, well 1 o'clock or something. No clue how it's called here. Maybe a cutting or bear or a bush, I don't know. Maybe this doesn't have a name. Goedemiddag, dankjewel. People walking their animals, in this case one. Nothing's wrong with saying hello to total strangers. Well, living here, this area house, nice and secluded. Not the busiest road. Also a farmhouse here to the side. Still are a lot of farmhouses around Groningen city. Let's follow the road. This way I saw a little sign with a dog without a leash, so probably you're allowed to walk your dog without a leash here. No problem. When it's allowed, it's allowed. Goedemiddag. Dank u. Just ringing my bell because I couldn't pass there, so a dog owner moved her bike aside. Always good. People do things. Ooh, hump. Oh man, this is not the best bike lane. I'm wondering if it's even a bike lane, but it's not the best at least. big humps and probably asphalt pushed up by a tree root or something. Goedemiddag. Very nice that the dogs all take other people in consideration, the dog owners, I have to say. I'm doing that too. I'm driving a little bit slower. And like I said, nothing wrong with saying hi. Still a little bit of headwind, not much, but definitely headwind. I'm driving actually on the east side of Groningen city. I will be ending up at Beijum. I was in Goedemiddag. Nice. Dogs are going to sit for the owner, not for me, for their owner. Always nice. Just informing the runner that I'm behind him, her. Things you should do. Well, to my right, Beijum, and also in front of me, Beijum, outskirts of Groningen, suburb or something. How do you call it? A lot of dog owners here and lots of dogs too. Let's go to the right. Around Beijum it is. These are the last houses of the Beijum suburb, and then you have the park to the right where it just came out of. Let's see if we can get into Beijum and show you around here. See what time it is. Let's stop and check something.